Welcome, citizens of Throssia. I am Sir Nock. Thank you. I am the keeper of bar here at the Hex. I am the advocate for the champions, and I am your host. Thank you for your presence, those of you who are here with us in the Hex, and those of you who are watching from afar on your arcane devices. We are about to present 5 courageous champions with their clan sigils. These sigils attest that they have been chosen by their clans for this incredibly important mission. They will be sent far across the sea to the land of Glemt, the home of the giants. They have stolen the spell book of Malthior, and as long as it is in their possession, they pose a grave threat to our lives. So, because this mission is so dangerous, because indeed they may not all return, let us send them off in strong Throssian fashion. Are you ready to meet them? Oh, yeah! I said, are you ready? Yeah! Are you ready? Yeah! Then I give you Giacomo Palazzo from Clan Malthior. Chantilly Inkwell from Clan Veneda. Introducing Booball from Clan Talum. Oh, over here, Booball. Booball, it's right here. It's good. It's good. From Clan Krieg, Dag, son of Zeg, son of Dag.
Oh, yeah!
And from Clan Aria, Delia Zarzethixen. Last but not least, the keeper of the keys, he who sees into the beyond, the 5th of his name, Calibor! Yeah!
Champions, let us lock in our sigils. Let the quest begin.
Good to see you. All my fans.
Thank you, champions. Because the events that will transpire here tonight will affect not only the peoples of Throssia, but potentially even the continents beyond, we must see that all things are done in fairness and according with the counsel of the gods and the decrees that have been set forth. As such, I call forth our arbiter, Krello.
Boo.
Comes for us all. Not me so much, I'm fine, but for all of you, for all of them, it's as natural as being born. I think people make such a big deal about it. Look, if we're going to enjoy the proceedings of this weekend at all, we all have to be comfortable with the fact that people die. As such, I am here as Justice's arbiter. That's right, Justice Possessive, Justice's arbiter, Krello. I'm here to just make sure that we abide the laws of Pleiana, the sacred texts of Schmungens and Schmaggins. I answer only to 3 authorities. Pleiana herself, the Hexmaster, and give it up. And of course, boons, which are manifestations of the love of you, the citizens of Throssia. You want to get these people some boons so they can resist the pull of justice? Go to hivechannel5.com. Be patient, because as I said before the show started, the gnome who runs our server is dead. It's just being operated by an undead gnome at this point. Great work ethic, but still a little slow. And get some boons for them so that they can resist the clarion call of death that comes for all of them. I love you, Throssia.
Thank you, Krello. Barkeep, before we prepare our champions, do you have any words of wisdom for them?
We've seen how powerful these giants can be. 2 of our number have already fallen to their axes. What's going on between you 2?
Oh, Sir Nock,
Is he harassing you?
you missed it. No, we're fine.
You're fine.
We're good.
Hi, my name's Dag.
Yeah, this is Dag.
Hi, Dag. All right, I'm going to keep an eye on you 2.
Hey.
And on the rest of you too, because I believe in you. I believe that you can recover the pieces of the stolen spellbook, and I believe you can come back alive. In fact, I'm counting on it. That's all.
Thank you, Barkeep.
Hey, bing bong! Someone stole my bell. I don't know where it is.
I mean, it's. I believe that's your fault. You can't keep track of it, right? That's up to you. That's your responsibility.
Permission to kill Jacquino without any other consequences?
Oh, it's happened before.
Well, first of all, no.
Dang it!
And I believe, yes.
It was a good try, Jacquino.
What can I say?
It really wasn't.
You're sitting next to the rogue. I don't know what else you expect.
What did you
All right.
expect?
I didn't choose the seating arrangements, Justice did.
Very well. Champions, when last we met together, the group of you, with one different face, went to the island between the continent of Throssia and the continent of Glempt, tracked down the hill giant who was holding apparently a piece of the spellbook of Malthior, as well as you uncovered a most unusual crystal sphere in which you saw some strange forms, and then potentially a new ally. That's yet to be determined. But the fey creature Hotch is now in your keep as you will travel. And so this evening we are sending you out to the continent of the giants itself. There you will be entering the desert and approaching the volcano in its center where the fire giants reside. As we look at the map that you obtained on your last quest, you can see the Iron Desert in the center of the continent, and there, the fire giant capital, the city of Farovane. We cannot send you directly to the volcano as we do not want you to attract attention. As was pointed out by our barkeep, these giants are intensely powerful beings. And so we need you to attempt to infiltrate their keep and see if you can obtain, hopefully, the rest of Malthior's spellbook, but we shall see. Champions, may you fly safely on the wings of Sorios. Barkeep, how are the keys?
Jingle jangle, I can't even handle it.
That's good enough for me. Please unlock and open the channels.
Opening the channels.
You might want to hold on to this one.
What's going on? Come on. What was that?
Oh, that's the channel.
It's the only way to travel, mate.
So I'm a bit out of sorts here.
You'll get it.
Did I hear something about dragons? Or was that giants? Or What are we doing here?
I'm a dragon. We're fighting giants.
Okay. I'm sorry. When I agreed to come on this adventure, I did not agree to any giants.
Well, you did. You signed the waiver.
Yeah.
I watched you sign it.
True. I probably shouldn't have just perused it a little bit more.
It was really small ink.
Yes, very
It
small.
did explicitly say giants in big bold text, though.
It's true.
I think Krello wrote it, so it's kind of weird. It's okay.
Rather bad handwriting.
He does tend to phrase these things very strangely.
Well, all right then.
Well, the group of you find yourself in a wasteland of sand dunes, and in the distance you can see looming an immense volcano.
You guys,
That's foreboding.
I'm an ice dragon. The
Little bit
fire's
warm.
not really my thing.
Right. This must be what it's like in Krillow's heart.
It's just factual. I mean,
In the satchel where you're keeping the crystal you obtained on your last quest, you hear a voice and see a glow of light emerge from the top as you hear a voice say, "I suggest that you start walking."
That is a great idea, my little friend.
What is that?
Oh, go ahead.
That's a good question.
His name's Hotch. We found him on a boat.
Yeah.
Have we established who he is yet?
No, but we have established that he is strangely attractive. We don't know
He
why,
is-
but we all
That is
seem to
true.
feel some kind of affinity towards him. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just Windy.
Do you think
And
that
we're in the
Hotch is
habit of
attractive?
just picking up random
No,
strange
not my type.
creatures and putting them in bags.
Yes, I suppose so. He did ask us very politely.
Oh, well, if he did ask politely, then
Right.
that makes perfect sense.
All right,
Yes,
well,
of course.
should we just head to the volcano?
I think that's a good idea. Hotch, do you have any sorts of insights here? Maybe something that we should be watching out for?
The glowing light from the crystal dies,
Oh.
and he falls silent.
Very helpful, thank you.
Well,
I guess we go to the volcano.
right.
All right, champions, you find yourselves walking, trudging through these sands. As an immense heat bears down upon all of you, it begins to take its toll. With each plodding step, the volcano does not seem to draw any closer. But you know you must be advancing, for you can see your footsteps laid out behind you.
I pop out one of my seeds in a bag and I just toss it there in the sand. Watch this.
The seed in question is a bad seed.
It's a bad seed.
I-
I'm gonna take it though.
Why are you growing a bad seed?
Well, it's the thing is I kind of hit my head some time ago and I don't quite remember everything that happens when I use me magic. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
That's...
I like it. Let's roll those dice.
Oh yeah, that's very exciting.
I wouldn't recommend eating this one though.
Guys, we've been traveling for 5 minutes and I've already had all my water.
Oh, dear. And his bladder's like
It's true.
We can't afford any more bathroom breaks, okay?
right. I mean, yeah, pick some sand, I guess.
You hear a tiny voice from the bag once again, as Hotch says, "Perhaps if you were to ask slightly more politely, I would be inclined to be of assistance."
Were we
Hotch,
being rude?
me old mate, I apologise. I might not have given you the deference that you are owed, that you are used to, accustomed to. But in this time of uncertainty, we could use a bit of a hand. I know you haven't got hands, but if you did, I'm sure that you might be inclined to offer us one.
That's
Is there
rude.
any way that you could help us, please?
He turns his large single eye towards you and says, "That's better. Fire giants are terrible, avaricious beings, and you're going right to their keep. That's risky business. But that said, you're going on the path through the desert that I selected so that none will see you coming. You're welcome."
Much obliged.
If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Hotch, how do you know about this path?
Well, you see, my dear, when you've lived as long as I have, you learn a thing or two, something you ephemerals would know very little about.
Now, what I'm curious about, and believe me, we do appreciate your help very, very much, but what is in this for you? You said we could help you in some way.
Ah, yes. Well, you see, the thing is, I am in servitude to those who I find loathsome.
Us?
That's a very friendly thing to say.
And I was hoping that perhaps an alliance with you, I might be able to do something about those controlling certain facets of me.
Servitude in what way, if I may ask?
Well, when you encountered me, you saw that I was in the possession of, well, beings even less intelligent than yourselves. That hill giant brute, one bug.
Yes.
And I was forced to act as courier, sending messages between those who I despise, and a creature who could not count to 2.
Well, you have my sympathies, mate. Sometimes we have to work with people that rub us the wrong way, you know. Personality like a cheese grater, this one.
Again, it's just a fact.
May I roll an insight check to determine if there's the potential that he's working against us in some way, or that something he's saying is being hidden? That would be a 13 plus 2, 15.
15. You get a very strong sense that the being you're speaking to is very accustomed to knowing many things, and yet is moody, is self-interested, and is chaotic in his nature.
So he's like a part of the family.
As you trudge through the sands, you can feel the heat beating down. Hotch continues to regale you with pieces of interesting facts about where you're headed, and he lets you know that there are 2 kingdoms at this volcano, one of which is a city of obsidian and black stone, the fortress of the giants, and there are tales of a city of glass, ruled by a kingdom of gnomes, and how these 2 kingdoms have simultaneously, well, over time, been antagonistic and coexisted, been antagonistic, and those relationships exist but are strained. He also tells you that inside the caverns of the volcano there are rumored to be magical crystals that can protect any creature from heat.
I like the sound of that.
I could use a little protection from heat right now.
Indeed. How difficult would you say it is to acquire said shiny objects?
Well, knowing nothing of them myself, I would say you'd be best off if you could find some sort of guide.
Wait, you know nothing about them? And
I know that they exist, child, which was a great deal more than you did all but 2 minutes ago.
That's a fair point.
Fine.
And these gnomes, are they hostile to outsiders at all?
They are highly suspicious, as they have been groomed to be by living in close proximity to the fire giants. Only their magic has kept them safe over the years, which the fire giants seem to lack the knack for.
I thought you were going to say close proximity to things like you, but that's, fire giants works too.
Delia, I think you should.
And he vanishes into his crystal.
All right, so let's go find some gnomes.
Good idea. Hopefully they're nothing like Gerg, because we've had a bit of trouble with gnomes in the past.
That's very fair. The group of you continuing to cross the desert, feeling the heat just pelting you, wave upon wave of the hot sun.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand to fan myself, take off my hat, wave it in front of my face.
When as you cross over the top of a dune, you see in the distance an oasis of water
Excellent, excellent.
laying just ahead of you.
Well, I've run out of water for a long time, so I'm gonna run right towards the oasis without thinking twice.
I am right behind him.
I'm going to pull back a little bit and rummage in the bag and say, Hotch, do you know anything about an oasis on this trip?
Silence.
I'll leave. Maybe he'll talk to you then.
I'm going to need a series of wisdom saving throws. We'll begin with Clan Malthior and work our way down the table.
Oh, I am feeling wise today, so... As I... Ugh, not that wise, apparently. That is a 2 + 1 for a 3.
We'll come
no
back
one's
to you.
wiser than my Uncle Jack.
Tilly?
It'll be an 18 + 2, that's a 20.
All right.
I'm very wise.
Blue ball.
That's an 11 plus 8 for a 19.
Good heavens.
All right. Deg.
That's a 10.
Flat 10.
Flat 10.
We'll come back to you. Delia.
That's a 12 + 3, so 15.
15.
Hear that, Hotch? 15. Fine, it's fine. It's okay.
Jacquino, Deg, and Delia. You are so drawn to this pool of water. You are so thirsty. The heat is almost unbearable. You're feeling dehydrated. You've been sweating. You all begin to rush towards this oasis.
I do, yes.
It's really good.
I mean, if you can't beat him, join him.
You know what they say about convenient oases in the desert?
I don't
do you?
know.
No, I'm asking, do you know what they say?
As Tilly and Booball focus your eyes on this oasis and begin to shake your head and rub your eyes and open again, what you are seeing comes into focus before you, and you can see that from the base of the volcano there is indeed a river of lava traveling through the desert, and this is a pool of lava towards which your friends are currently charging.
I'm having second thoughts on this.
That water looks so good.
I want to dive right in it.
I would wait.
I'm going to go
just a
skinny dipping if you don't stop me.
Wait,
I also will skinny dip.
I've got layers on. It's too hot.
Oh, I'm going to rush after them.
I run faster.
Don't jump. In the
I cast Entangle on both of them before they get into the...
All
I'm going
right,
to try and reach
Entangle
out.
does.
I believe creates difficult terrain, and creatures in the area make the save or become restrained.
You traitor.
All right. What sort of saving throw are they making?
That would be a strength.
Strength,
Strength
not dexterity.
save.
Is that
Right.
all three of us or just
Yes,
the two?
all three of you.
All right.
Well,
This is-
who
It's
can
a
you target?
20-foot square, so
All
I
three of you.
I'm
Let's
gonna
together,
go
right?
for it.
All three of you.
I rolled a 20. You can't stop me.
Jacquino,
I rolled a 16, and then I have a -1 modifier on strength.
what's your DC? Booball.
my DC. Where is my
Takes me
It's,
down to a
16.
15.
Oh,
16.
16.
And your roll was?
I rolled a 16
Minus
-1,
one.
so
All right.
15.
Why was,
Delia?
there,
Spat on me face.
why was there no celebration music when I rolled my 20?
Delia, you rolled?
I rolled a 14 + 4, so I'm at an 18.
Oh, dear.
I'm just booking it.
Jacquino, these vines grasp around your ankles and you're halted in place while Deg and Delia, hand in hand, charge on.
To the water.
I'm going to cast suggestion on Delia. I'm gonna shout out. I'm gonna hold up my vial of tiny people and I'm gonna scream, Delia, I need you to stop and turn around right now.
All right. She has to roll a saving throw, I believe.
Yes, DC is 16.
What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
All right. It's a 7 + 3. So fails.
Ah.
All right.
Jacquino.
She fails.
Does me face's contact with the ground jar me so that I'm not seeing water anymore where there is in fact lava?
You face plant as you're entangled? Sure.
That's what I would like to do. I don't often say that, but you know. Is Deg still going?
I'm still going.
Deg is still going.
Look up, see the
Deg
lava.
can do it!
I'm going
Deg can do
to
it.
cast Mage Hand, take me grappling hook and rope out and attempt to grapple him.
All right. You're going to attempt to grapple him with your mage hand using a grappling hook.
Yes, I'm going to plant the grappling hook on him and then try and pull him back towards me. Does that make sense?
All righty. Well, yeah, it makes sense. I'm just trying to determine how this grapple will resolve because your mage hand does not have much strength to it.
So the mage hand is just going to plant the grappling hook on him, and then I've got the rope that I'm going to attempt to pull him back with.
All right. For the wisdom of your trap, I will set an appropriate DC. Deg, I need you to make an acrobatics check to see if you successfully navigate it.
All right. That's a 13.
Flat 13. Mm-hmm. He steps over the grapple.
Oh dear.
I've never seen a man so determined to die.
You may speak to Deg.
Deg! I won't listen.
Hey,
This is the last opportunity for action before he will reach
I hear
the
Delia
pool.
calling for me, so I turn.
Deg, you should stop, please.
But the water.
But Deg, we were holding hands and you ran away.
That's a good point. I like holding hands. I've never done it before.
I know, it's really exciting. You should come back.
Okay.
All right, Deg. No. I'm going to need a persuasion check. He is currently charmed. I need a persuasion check from you. However, I will give you advantage because of holding hands.
Man, holding hands is one of the best things I ever did. All right, first roll is a 17, and second roll is a 3. So I add my persuasion modifier, right?
Indeed.
So that's going to be 17 plus 7. I have a gorgeous smile on right now.
It's true.
Deg, you hear her calling your name, and she bats her eyelashes as you turn around, compelling you to stop.
Do I realize it's lava now?
I'm not so sure you do.
We'll get back to it then.
All right. You can see coming from the side of the pool 2 small forms who are staggering towards the water, arms outstretched, looking as though they're interested in entering the pool.
Do they look like gnomes?
They do.
They do. Oh dear, oh dear.
Shit, we'll certainly stop them.
Right.
Just a bit to drink. We're so close.
We've water. We've plenty of water to go around, and I think you'll find that our water is far superior to that water.
That would incinerate your esophagus. It's a little bit spicy, that water.
It is.
I'll take a persuasion check. With advantage for your assistance from Jacquino.
Hey.
That's a 12 and a 17. A 17 plus 5, 18, 19, 20, 22.
22 on your persuasion. The gnomes stagger and stop, looking at the pool of lava and looking at you. Barkeep.
I want to take a moment and talk about advantage. To those of you who might not be so familiar with the rules of our world, advantage, when we roll with advantage, we roll the die twice, taking the higher number. This represents a situation in which things are in our favor. Now, we're seeing this a lot right here because when your friends help you, you have advantage. You see this with Deg and Delia helping each other, and we saw this with Jacquino and Tilly helping each other. This is why when our champions work together as a party, they are more effective in everything that they do. That's all.
Friendship is the real treasure here.
I don't think he likes
Some
me
even
very
say it's
much.
magic.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Back to the hex.
Thank you, Barkeep. Tilly, you impart of your water to these gnomes who are extremely gracious, and as they are refreshed, they rub their eyes and they look at the pool. Ah! I told you it was a terrible idea. No, it was your idea. No, I told you it was terrible. Hush. You're strangers. And where might you all be going?
Oh, we just wanted to take in the local air. We heard that there's a lovely resort in the form of a crystal town nearby, and we were very interested in seeing it.
We've never been to this side of the world before. It's very exciting.
I've never heard of tourists in the desert before.
Well, you see,
Me neither.
we got lost along the way. We meant to
Yes.
took a left at the cactus instead of a right, and we just got turned around from there.
Plus, we're kind of self-proclaimed crazy adventurers.
I would say heroes, but
Ooh, heroes.
something of the
Fancy.
sort.
Well, can't just leave the desert. They're lost. We can leave them too easy. I don't know. We can't take them. We've got things to do inside the volcano.
Hey, you know, we would really love a guide while we're here because we're so lost. And we would love to, you know, like protect you along the way. When she says heroes, we mean like skilled champions who can, I mean, that lava pit almost got you. So we could really help.
And we all saw right through it.
Most of
all
us.
of us.
I don't know what you're referring to.
They could be useful. I don't know.
There
They're
are-
a lot bigger than us.
What,
That could be good.
what was your name?
I'm Jedri.
Jeffrey?
Jedri.
Jedri?
Jedri.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Kelly, my brother.
Jedri and
Kelly.
Kelly.
It's
There
a
are
pleasure to meet y'all.
perils. There are perils inside that volcano. Now, we don't know what perils, but we already know that you could fall for a similar trick to the one you've seen.
So you lot are headed for the volcano.
Yes, sir.
How willing would you be to help us with, what's that word, adventurers? A quest.
We
Now
do
you're
like
speaking my
this.
language, mate.
Just say we're adventurers.
Questing's kind of what we do.
Very good, very good. Well, first things first. If you're going to enter the volcano, we can't have you all burning to a crisp, so we need to get you some of them blue magical crystals.
We do love the sound of that. I
They
like-
protect you from the heat of the fire, to an extent.
Where do we get them?
Well, we could show you inside the cave, and we could show you where you can mine for some of these crystals.
Ooh. Guys, my people mine all the time. That sounds like a great idea.
I think that we would be very grateful if we could be obliged that way.
Well, perhaps we could walk and talk then.
Let's do.
And so you continue through the desert with these two gnomes as they convey you to the base of the volcano. They lead you around the side to a small opening in its base where a cave descends into the dark.
Is it nice and cool inside?
Not even a little bit. Hot air emanates from this hole.
Like a sauna.
And as they begin to convey you into the tunnel, you can see that there are holes in the stone in odd places of varying size, but they look like round tunnels that shoot off in different directions. So all we need to do is take you to this cave, and then you can mine for some of these crystals that you need. We can even spot you the hammers, free of charge. And here's what we'll do. They take you to a ledge, and they pull out 2 rope ladders. They anchor them and fling them down, and they show you, look down there. Do you see that opening? In that cave, that's where you'll go. And it's a long ways down from where you are.
I don't like heights.
What kind of read am I getting off these 2 little blokes?
Inside, please.
That is a 5. 5 flat.
5 flat.
5 flat. Not
You
great
do
roll.
get the vibe these guys would be terrible liars,
Fair enough.
but that's about it.
Their faces are too small to hide very much.
I guess we go.
Well, is there anything we can do for you? I mean, you're
Well,
helping
here's the
us so
thing.
much.
You'll want to be very quiet, because the giants don't often come down this far into the volcano. They stay up in their city. But there's all kinds of beasties and creatures that inhabit the volcano, and you don't want to call any of them down to you. We're going to stay up here. We'll keep guard. We'll keep watch. We'll wait for you to go down and get your stones and come back. All right?
That's fair.
All
All
right.
right. I trust you can handle a rope.
Oh, we can handle that, I think. Tally ho, mates. I'm going to start climbing down.
All right. These 2 rope ladders that descend. You've been cautioned to be quiet. I'm going to require stealth checks from each of our champions. We're going to start with Delia and work our way down the table.
Because Delia is so good at stealth as an awkward 15-year-old. That is a 13 flat.
All right. Dag?
That's a 7.
Okay.
Flat.
Might I have been able to cast a spell before this happened?
I believe so.
Laddies, lasses, pass without a trace.
Ooh. Delia is wearing chainmail, which imposes disadvantage on her stealth check.
This is true.
It goes clinkety clinkety.
Clinkety, clinkety, as the sacred texts say.
Many times.
Well, and my spell makes things go.
I believe
That's true.
pass without a trace adds plus 10 to any stealth check.
Correct.
Delia, I do need you to roll again for your disadvantage.
All right.
First was 13.
First was 13. Second is a 1.
That's
All
an
right.
11 with a sneaky sneak.
All right. Dag, yours was a 7, I believe.
Yes.
All right. Bubal, please.
That's a 9.
To be
Plus,
a
plus 10.
19.
Yes, 19.
All right. Tilly?
Say 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 plus 10.
All right.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Bend
Look
it
at you. Well now, mates. This is my forte. That is a 9 plus 11 plus 10.
For a total of 30.
That's why they call me silent but deadly.
Do they call you that?
At camp, yeah.
Those who do never see him coming. All right. You begin to descend the ropes. As you go over the ledge, Delia, last in line, slips her foot along the edge of the precipice, swings out, and clangs against the rock with her armor.
Oh, sorry, guys.
In the darkness, you see points of light beginning to appear, and the sound of large, leathery wings coming closer and closer as the light begins to glow brighter. Champions are going to be entering initiative order
Like a wee little dinner bell right there.
as a large group of fire bats makes their way towards
Fire
you.
bats.
Champions, you will have the opportunity to be counseled by Sir Nock before we begin. Sir Nock.
Delia, what do your auras do?
Well, the one gives people a +1 to their attack, and the other gives them a +3 to saving throws.
Exactly. So remind anyone within 10 feet of you that they get those bonuses.
Yes, sir.
Deg, you're more powerful when you're 10 feet away. So maybe just stay away from Delia. and everybody else, but mostly Delia.
Easy.
I feel like he's trying to tell me.
He
We're
can't
dealing
tell you
with
what to
fire
do.
bats, so any kind of elemental magic, keep that in mind for the rest of you.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, champions, I will ask you to apply your mental prowess as you process this particular map, as it is unusual to our standard format. On the far right side is the bottom of this precipice. You are hanging at the top, which is portrayed on the left side of the map. You can see the 2 rope ladders descending down, and these groups of fire bats beginning to approach. You will be able to attack while on these rope ladders, but they are swinging very freely, and they are not nearly as sturdy as you'd hoped they would be. As such, you will be dealing with disadvantage on melee attack rolls. Jacquino, top of the initiative order.
Right. And we can move 30 feet. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on this fella right here. Greeny Bats.
All right, spell attack roll, please.
Spell attack roll, right? I'm going to send my necrotic hand out to grab him and maybe pull his wings off. And as the necrotic hand goes out, that is a 4 plus 5, so a 9 to hit.
That will not connect.
Right, was afraid of that. Well, I'm going to use my movement to go, and my bonus action to go down 30 more feet.
All right, very good. As you send forth your icy hand, it melts as it approaches this flaming bat. But you scurry down the ladder with great speed.
My Uncle Jack is so fast.
The first bat is the next to act. and it will be attacking Delia, who drew the attention.
Yay. Oh, don't come at me, bro.
Magic
Rolling
words.
a natural 1.
I love this new catchphrase.
It attempts to come and bite you, and it instead begins to tangle its wings in this rope ladder and begins to flail about. The next bat is going to also fly towards Delia, as it has not yet been made aware of any of the other champions.
Don't come at me, bro.
Rolling a natural 1.
So
Don't
you
mess
just
with the
say
ice
that
dragon.
word and they don't hit you.
It just works really well.
It's magic, mate.
Krello, I need you to consult the arcane tomes and see if that's really a thing, if she says that and one's happened.
Totally a thing.
All right.
Okay.
Delia's new
Its
ability.
flailing compatriot knocks it away as it attempts to come in for an attack.
Fascinatingly, this ability of Delia's only works if she experiences true love in her heart. Throwback to season 2, and it's relevant.
Yeah, he's kidding.
I never kid. I am justice manifest.
It's not true love, there's teenagers.
Excuse me. I can't talk to you right now, but I can hear you.
The third, if I may, the third bat goes after Jacquino, who's scurrying down the ladder and creating noise, rolling a 22 to hit.
Oh, that absolutely does hit, but I'm going to dodge uncannily to try and minimize damage as
That
much
turns
as I
it
can.
to 4 damage to Jacquino.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
You have to say, don't come at me, bro.
Don't come at me, bro.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Sorry.
You're doing really well.
Last and finally, the fourth bat is going to go towards the source of the sound and will attempt to crowd in by his brethren,
Don't you
flailing
come
about ineffectually.
Don't you come at me, bro.
I'm just kidding. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh,
Dear, oh dear.
that didn't work as well.
No.
Who was he attacking?
True
That's-
love has left her heart.
That is 8 damage to Delia.
He's kidding. He's kidding. We're fine. I hope Sernok can hear that.
Tilly, it is your opportunity to act.
All right. I'm a little panicked about how close they are. Are they going to take attack of opportunity if they still don't detect me here? I
If
suppose
you
I have.
move, they will become aware of you.
Chantilly, if you just stay still, I'll get them all to chase me, and so then you can run after me.
I like those odds. I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at the blue bat. And as I shoot out my hand, the frost is going to come out, and steam is going to rise up from it. That's a 13 plus 8.
Krello, I believe this attack is made with disadvantage because
Yeah.
it is in melee range.
Yeah, I was really excited to bully Tilly, but then you just got it.
Of course it is.
Please roll again.
That's a 14 plus 8.
So 13 plus 8, I believe, was the first.
13 plus 8, yes.
It will definitely connect. Damage.
Excellent. That is.
Nicely done.
That would be 9 cold damage. And as it goes out, I go, whew, that feels good.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
No. I'm frightened.
Bouval.
Very well. Things are feeling a little bit squidgy with these bats all around me. So what I'm going to do is I get very concentrating, and I'm like, my eyes close, and things start to crackle with a blue lightning, and suddenly a thunder wave shoots out from me, hitting anything within 15 feet around me, pushing them back 10 feet.
Anything?
They must take a Constitution saving throw.
Anything?
He himself said anything. He's
He
correct.
sure did. All right.
Glad I
Constitution
dashed on it.
saving throw, I believe, was the word.
Oh.
DC?
Creatures in range. Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
Spell DC?
I need my space.
Spell DC is...
I respect that.
16.
We'll begin with the bats. Yellow bat. Rolls a 19. Does he take any damage?
No.
All right. Green bat. Rolls a 6. Taking?
Oh, they take 4 on a successful save.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Green is shoved back. And finally, blue. Rolling a 9, also taking 9 damage and being pushed backward. All right. Delia, I'd like a Constitution saving throw, please.
Let's do this. Good thing I remember I had this awesome aura thing that gives me a +3 on saving throws.
+4.
+4, wow.
It's pretty handy
Let's
dandy.
go. That's a natural 20.
I never doubted you for a moment.
I believe Delia takes 4 points of damage and holds fast to this rope ladder, which rocks at the force of this thunder wave. And indeed, within 15 feet includes our other two friends. Tilly, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
The range of Thunder Wave is a 15-foot cube centered on Bubal. So we can consider each of these squares to be 5 feet, is that correct?
Yes.
So we're
15-foot
looking
radius or 15-foot area?
15-foot cube centered on him.
Tragically, he's correct.
So just this area right here.
Well, then the worst is over, friends.
I knew it all along.
It's a close one.
Hey, Bubal, that hurt a little bit. Maybe let's be a little careful next time.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm also feeling real good, so it's okay.
All right. Well, anything else on your turn, Bubal?
That'll be all.
Deg.
All right. So I'm really impressed with the whole Thunderwave thing, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide down the ladder a little bit with one hand, and with my other hand I'm gonna pull out my longsword, and I'm gonna try to slash down this little bat guy right down the middle and kill him.
All right. You'll be rolling with disadvantage as you're hanging from this rope ladder.
That's okay. The first is a 6 plus 7, and the second one is a 2 plus 7.
At least it wasn't a 1.
As you swing in the air, you spin on the rope and it begins to twist. You do not connect.
But I'm gonna try again.
All right.
As I'm all tangled up, I kind of like let my legs hold me up, and so I have both hands now, and I try again.
That sounds pretty safe.
For the first one's a 10 plus 7, and the second one is a 5 plus 7.
For 12 does not connect. As you begin spinning back the other way, you don't connect with your sword.
All right, I'm going to let it attack me as I'm going to run 30 feet down this little path.
All right, it will make an attack of opportunity. With a 17 to hit, which I believe does not connect.
Doesn't touch me.
So while I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna attack this thing.
All right, swing away.
All right, I pull out my sword, hang onto the rope, and first roll is a 7
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage, and second roll is a 7. So
Plus?
it's gonna be 7 plus 8.
That does connect. Damage.
Yeah.
10 damage as I just uppercut right at this thing, and we're gonna come around on my backhand,
All right,
and we're
second
gonna
attack.
just swing real hard so I can swing out on the rope away from the thing and just look really, really cool.
All right.
First roll is a 7. Second roll is a 19. So
That
again,
does indeed connect. Another 10 damage.
yep.
I think we
All
found
right,
your lucky
you
number.
Cleave this particular bat in two as its halves fall, plummeting to the ground.
I am having such a good day.
All right, Delia, anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna move 30 feet down the ladder now that this thing is gone. So let me just.
All right, which takes us
me do
back
that,
to the
yeah.
top of initiative order. Jacquino.
Right, I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage. Going to kind of hop off the back of the wall and slide down, avoiding any kind of attacks of opportunity from our bat friend. Slide down to the bottom, and when I get there, I'm going to pull out my short bow, take careful aim, and aim for this flying rodent.
All right, you'll be rolling without disadvantage since you've
Without
landed on the ground.
disadvantage. I will take it. More than happy to. As I fire, that is an 11 plus 8.
That will definitely connect.
Why not?
Damage.
That is 8 piercing damage.
This is to the red bat.
That is to, yes, the red bat.
8 piercing damage. All right, anything else on your turn?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement, so that was... I use the rest of my movement to make way at the bottom here, so that me comrades can come down and I won't be in their way.
All right, it's the fire bat's turn. The first of them was slain. However, the blue bat is going to make an attack against the rope ladder itself.
Oh,
Okay, good.
please get
All
off.
right.
That's bad news.
That is a 16 to hit. Half of the rope ladder snaps and begins to burn. It is now a single strand. The red bat is going to swoop down and make an attack against Jacquinot.
Don't come at me, bro. Got it in on time.
It's a 14 to hit.
That does not hit, unfortunately for him.
I told you.
True love in his heart.
I'm the Batman.
Does not connect. And finally, the green bat is going to swoop in and begin to attack the rope ladder. That's a 22 to hit as half of the rope ladder is severed and begins to burn where its bite connects.
Cool.
Tilly.
I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not entirely sure if he's still used his attack of opportunity, but I'm going to start climbing down anyway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He will take an attack of opportunity as it is a new round.
All right.
That is a 16 to hit.
He hits.
All right, that is 8 damage to Tilly, please.
Okay, I can handle that. I'm going to cast Misty Step to go an additional 30 feet. 5,
look at
10,
you.
15, 20, 25, 30. I am, as they say, a coward.
Cheer it for the cowards.
And then finally, since how far is this one? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to cast another ray of frost at the one that's attacking Jacquinot right now. And the frost is going to travel down the rope, creating another swarm of steam. It's going to get in my face a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that too much.
It'll be good for my complexion.
That would be a 14 plus 8.
Absolutely connects. Damage.
9 cold damage.
9 cold damage to this fire bat. All right, Booball.
Very well. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to look at this bat straight in his eyes, and I'm going to jump off the rope onto the bat.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
And I'm going to swing my quarterstaff as I shout, "Shillalakale!" And my staff begins to glow green, and thorns begin to protrude from it, and I bash it on its head.
Just to be clear, you're using your action to make an attack roll, rather than see if you land safely on the fire bat?
Correct.
All right. You rolled?
A 9 plus 8.
That does connect.
9 bludgeoning.
Damage?
9.
9 damage. Me, oh my.
Oh no! Oh dear.
95. Krello, I need some math in.
Yeah,
I wasn't
how far
quite
did he
done
fall?
yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have things you'd like to do.
As I'm falling, I'm going to sprout wings and say, "Fly like an eagle." And I begin to fly my way down.
All right,
I
no one's
probably have bad
contesting
news for
the
you.
picture being painted. That said, he used his action to attack.
His bonus action to cast Shillelagh, and his movement to move off the ladder. So,
Oh, I could do this as I'm falling.
I believe that's called a reaction. Reaction.
are you
rolls?
describing
I would like to know
changing
the
shape
nature
or
of-
featherfall?
Shape change.
It pains me to say this, but
It's going to pain
It
me.
doesn't
more.
pain me. You need a bonus action, or possibly an action. I don't know which kind of druid you are.
Oh, this was not a free action.
no,
that's
that's
right.
that's a bonus action.
Water. It's good.
How far is he traveling as he's falling? Like, how many turns is it going to take him to...
Well, he's falling, as has been measured, 95 feet.
Yes.
Can I, for my turn?
Does he travel that entire distance in 6 seconds?
I believe
Krello?
so.
I believe that
I was
depends
about
on
to
his
say-
weight if we get into the physics of it.
I believe that does occur in that time frame.
Terminal
Krello's
velocity and
going
such.
to verify.
Can I?
It was wonderful being on this adventure with all of you.
Briefly, mate.
One
So
moment.
it doesn't specify how long it takes him to hit the bottom. However, upon falling, it was 95 feet.
Yes.
So that would be 8 by 7, which is 56 plus 3, that would be 59 damage from that fall.
Mr. Hexmaster, sir.
Dig, I feel like you want to say something.
Could I, for my turn, dash and jump onto the other rope and swing out my sword and have him catch onto it? The handle, I'll cut my hands in an attempt to save him.
Dig, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to let you try to do this. The DC is going to be very high.
Can I use my athletics?
I like it.
Yes.
May I use my turn to
I like
try
your
and
ops.
catch Dag and keep him on the rope?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Could you blow on this?
All right.
I would like to go to the boon store.
Jacquino is using his ability to interrupt at any point to go to the boom store.
I would like to buy a haste spell that I would like to cast on Booball.
What?
Would you like to tell them what a haste spell does, X-Master?
A haste spell offers a very specific set of additional things a player can do on their turn. We're going to be verifying this, as this is pretty crucial.
Rather important as I see his form.
Oh,
Hanging
everybody's
in
A
there.
grin on my face.
Right, I'm going to point up at him and say, Kami, Hami, haste!
Wow.
He's on floor. I can barely see him.
Have I already jumped?
Have we broken the hex
Oh my goodness. All right. You purchased a boon, which you are welcome to do at any point interrupting combat. That is true. You then used a spell, which I believe would normally be an action, but because of the way the boon store functions, I think we're going to allow its use.
This action.
I'm talking about the haste spell.
Yeah.
on
Oh, the haste
Jacquino's
spell. Okay.
part.
It's important. Good distinction.
We're going to allow it. We're going to allow it.
Have I jumped already?
Dig, I'm going to need a really, really good... Well, it's not as high now because you just need to catch the other ladder. Okay.
I still can't help him.
I'm afraid not.
All
You're
right.
much too far away.
All right. Now that we've
Athletics,
saved
Dig.
Blue Ball, who's ready to catch me?
Athletics, Dig.
Come on, Dag.
All right. That would be a 2 plus 7. It's been good. It's been fun. It's been real good.
All right. So, my friends, we need to move this along. You fall.
I fall.
The power granted by the citizens of Throssia and their support allows Jacquino to add a magical spell to Bubal, who uses this opportunity to sprout wings. Deg, you leap forth! And as you see Bubal falling past you, you see him sprout these beautiful magical feathered wings from his back as he begins to soar. And you miss the rope ladder. So, Bubal, you fell, we'll say about thusly, before you sprouted wings. And Deg, you have leapt and not grabbed the ladder. At which point you
I'm
begin
normally
to fall,
so athletic.
falling 70 feet.
Hang on a minute. He's still got movement, right? Could he potentially intercept?
Does the haste spell grant movement? I don't believe.
Yes.
It doubles your movement.
But it doubles
So-
my movement, and all I did was jump.
Haste spell's a great
the
spell.
precision wild shape gives him 60 feet of flying speed. I don't know if we can mess up our timelines that much, though.
All right, we've really fudged who can go on.
I think we
whose turn
really
here
need to
now.
move on from.
I'm sorry.
From
I'm
Bubal.
sorry. Deg falls 70 feet.
As you
It won't
do.
kill him.
So that is,
6 times 7, which is...
it is 7 times 7.
42, yeah.
It is 7 times 7.
so it's 1d6 per 10 feet fallen.
It's 1 per 10.
Yeah, so it's 42, 6 times 7, citizens. My brain is melted, then we add 3 to that number for 45 damage. Check my math on that, please.
No, that sounds right.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm following
It
you every
should
step.
be
yeah.
3.5 times.
But I made it to the bottom.
That's what he added the 3 for.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So Deg takes how much damage, Krello, as he falls?
45? 45?
45.
We all agreed on 45. Okay. We collectively agreed to do 45 damage to Dag.
I hate the number 45 for some reason.
Well, I can tell you the number 45 hates Dag.
Dag, you impact on the ground at the bottom of this chasm.
I land on my abs.
You absolutely knock the wind out of yourself.
Oh. I throw up.
Justified. Highly justified. Delia.
Everyone knows that I like Dag, but I just...
He fell for you.
I fell for Boo Ball.
Technically, he fell for me.
It's true, he fell for another man. I'm sorry.
Don't listen.
I am just going to dash 60 feet down this ladder to try and get to the bottom and save whoever is falling, because apparently we all are doing that now. So, where can I get to? Right there. Let's just slide down this rope. I think I did that right. And I'm just gonna shake my head, and that's it.
All right, you take the dash action to move as far down the rope as quickly as you can. Bringing us back to the top of initiative order, Jacquinot.
Right. As this flying rodent is now within melee range, I'm going to drop my short bow. I'm going to pull out my rapier and say, I'd like you to meet my friend Mr. Pointy and attempt a stab to see if I can pierce his wings, clip his wings a bit. And as I stab, that is a 16 plus 8.
That will definitely connect. Damage.
9 piercing damage.
He is impaled on your rapier and goes limp.
Right. With the remainder, let's see here. With me bonus action, I'm going to cast me illusory double within 10 feet of myself, and make it look like he is climbing the rock, not the rope.
All right.
Send him 30 feet up. Can't do math. Right.
All right. Tilly.
All right, I'm going to keep climbing down the ladder, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to ready an action. I'm going to ready my Ray of Frost for when either one of these batty things come within range.
All
And
right.
my hand is starting to go numb from the cold now.
All right. It is indeed the bat's opportunity to act. The green bat is going to attack the ladder. Which somehow manages to fail, rolling a 2.
It's a very crafty ladder.
He's in awe of the whole blue ball debacle.
There's been a highly disorienting situation occurring around him with people sprouting wings and people plummeting. The blue bat also fails as he sits in awe of the scene that has played out before him. All right, Booball.
Okay. I'm going to fly up this bat here. Going, caw! And I want it to be perfectly known that it's only my wings that are an eagle. I'm just shouting, caw! As a human still.
Very well.
And I will hit him again with my nice quarterstaff.
Bat fight.
5 plus 8. 5 plus 8. 13. There we go.
Just connect.
Waka! For another
Damage?
9 damage.
9. He falls unconscious with a cracked noggin and plummets.
Hashtag Frankendruid.
Anything else on your turn?
I do still have some movement left, I believe. 60 feet total.
Yeah, you definitely do.
So I can fly right back here, I believe. Flying down.
Deg.
I'm gonna, before Delia gets down here, I'm gonna take my turn to just have a nice little cry. And that's my turn. Thank you.
It's all right, Deg. Everybody hurts sometimes.
Delia.
Question of... No, yeah, I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet down and get to the bottom and see Deg crying and broken.
I like sports.
Yeah,
you're not gonna impress Sir Knock if you keep jumping off ropes.
Okay.
And we really need him to like this, okay? Okay. And I'm going to just give you a little pat on the shoulder to make you feel a little better and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Restoring?
Restoring 13 hit points.
13 hit points today.
You impressed me, laddie! I say from up
Jacquino.
above.
Jacquino.
Oh, sorry, I was just enjoying their moments. I'm going to pick up my short bow, drop my rapier, and I'm going to aim at the blue bat and attempt to hit it with my short bow.
Roll away.
Right. As I take aim, that is a 16 plus 8 to hit.
Your arrow pierces it.
Could you save me some trouble and just tell me the distance between him and the bat? I know you've got the fancy little tool to do it.
That is 100 feet.
Wow.
Being more than 60 feet, I believe we are rolling at disadvantage on this attack.
I'll take it. There's no allies around, so. At disadvantage, that is a 12 plus 8, which is a dirty 20.
Still connects.
Still connects, sorry.
Piercing it as its form goes limp, and it plummets to the ground. Champions, you have defeated the fire bats. I assume that Tilly makes the rest of her way down before something happens.
Absolutely. I want nothing to do with these ladders. How are we going to get back up? Are these ladders going to be able to hold us?
You know, one problem at a time.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Maybe Boobal could fly us all up later.
I mean, once we found potions that protected us from fire damage, it turned out to be flying potions as well. So, you know, Deus Ex Machina and all that, right?
You know, that does make sense.
That's pretty cool.
Champions, you find yourselves before the mouth of a cave. The very cave which you were guided to by your two gnome friends. You have been told that you must enter this cave to mine it to find these blue crystals that you will need to protect you from the heat of the volcano, which you are beginning to tell that if you spend much more time, and especially if you were to enter deeper within, you would begin to take fire damage from the scorching heat. Champions, let's learn a little bit more about the Hex Challenge that lays before you.
In this Hex Challenge, you are attempting to mine magical blue crystals that will protect you from the heat of the volcano. Each of you will take one hammer in hand, pick the spot where you're going to mine, and on the count of 3, you will simultaneously strike with your hammers, reach into the hole, and pull out what you have mined. If you find a blue crystal, then you will be protected from the damage caused by the volcano's heat. You will have as many attempts as you like to find these blue crystals you need. Every champion must have a blue crystal before you can proceed. Hints as to the whereabouts of these crystals may be purchased in the boon store. Certain objects will give you damage, and there may be other benefits hidden, waiting to be found.
All right, mates, let's rock.
Champions, please step forward. You were lent some mining tools by your friend Jedri.
Stop. Hammer time.
Oh, hammer, don't hurt.
We'll allow it.
Thank you.
Champions, once you have your hammer, please make your way up to the rock face where you will be mining. Oh, but before we begin, champions, you will have 30 seconds here together to huddle and to confer as to how you would like to approach this challenge. Please bear in mind, every champion must have a blue crystal. If you find more than one, you may share them with your compatriots. Now please huddle up in a convenient U shape so that our audience can listen in as you say things.
Right, okay.
I don't know how to. I've never mined anything in my life.
My people mine all the time. We mine our own ice iron. You just hit it like it's pretty just strong in the wrist.
I don't have strong wrists.
Maybe keep an eye out. It looks like there's a couple of stones embedded in there. That might be some kind of a clue, and there's some blue splotches kind of a thing. Maybe we might want to focus on those. I don't know.
So, are we okay?
I suppose. Yes.
I love that plan.
Whatever works. What's yours is mine.
You get sick. the sick part of the team.
Well, you are a strange man.
All right,
Okay.
champions. Everyone must select the hole where they will strike. Also, tap gently.
Tap gently.
These are very good mining tools. It's all you'll need.
I'm gonna do this one right here.
I'm gonna go for this one here, mates.
All right, everyone
I like
prepare.
this one here.
As I've previously shown, I'm very cautious.
All right. You will strike on 3, not 3 strike, but on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Champions, reach in and see what you have found.
Oh, I got a snake.
Oh,
I got a frog.
I got a sweet little gremlin.
All right.
It's always frogs.
I got some
Dag
breakfast.
takes 4 damage as he is bitten by a cave snake. Bubal takes 6 damage as he is bitten by a miniature cave ogre.
Oh, ogre. Sorry, I called you a goblin.
Tilly has found one of the necessary blue crystals.
Well done, Tilly.
You're much better at this than you thought.
Delia has encountered a harmless cave frog.
Keep it. Name it.
And I
what are you going to name it?
encountered a
last time I
harmless
encountered
cave
frogs,
slime.
it didn't
It
go
is
well.
indeed a
Yeah,
harmless
they were
cave
kinda
slime.
We wore like their
I'm gonna call him Mimic.
swimsuits. It was weird.
All right.
Well, we'll get
Tilly, at this point, you may choose to abstain, or you may choose to help your compatriots in finding more of these crystals, but the other 4 must continue.
Tilly, where was yours?
Mine was down at the bottom there.
Okay.
I'm
But
gonna.
I want to aim high now. Aim high, strike low, as they say.
I'm going to ask the citizens of Throssia just cheer for when you want me to hit which one, you know? That one? That one? We're taking that one? Okay, I'm going to go for that one.
Throssia, please be right.
Has everyone? You may purchase hints from the boon store if you so desire.
I have the citizens.
Have you all selected?
This one right here next to that
You
crystal.
like this one, frog? Okay.
Which one did you hit? Wait, Tilly, which
She
one
did
did you
at the
get?
I
bottom.
hit the one down at the bottom.
One down, and it's got a stone next to it.
It is connected to a
got a stone
It's
right
got
next
a,
to it.
it's got a little
Right,
gem
you
next
go
to
high
it.
or go low.
Okay.
Right?
I'm starting to think the citizens might have been wrong.
The students are never wrong.
Well,
Champions, you have 5 seconds to pick a hole.
Oh.
okay.
I've got one.
Then you all
I
take
can't
a
see,
million
so-
damage, right,
Right.
Hexmaster?
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, reach in and see what you found.
Oh.
All right, you 3 gentlemen have encountered some harmless yet slightly friendly cave
Rather
frogs.
cute, right?
Our family is
You can be
together.
with the other friend. Right?
Delia,
There's
you
the
have
best spot in the
encountered
house.
a magic potion hidden among the rocks.
Well done.
What purpose could it possibly have?
Since when are there bottles in walls?
Haven't
Tilly,
you ever played
what did you
Zelda?
pull out?
Absolutely
that's a good
nothing.
point.
Absolutely nothing?
I'm really terrible at this.
I was unaware that was possible.
There was
It is
nothing.
definitely possible.
You can guard my
Right.
potion, little guy.
All right.
Get more.
We
Oh,
still need 4 more of these crystals,
I'll go for
champions,
this.
please.
Go for this.
Select
one
your
right
holes.
The highest
I want to go
Right.
for this top one.
Striking on 3. 1, 2, 3. Reach in and see what you found.
Oh, yeah! Cheers, mate.
Well
2
done,
more
champions.
crystals recovered. Delia takes 4 damage as she finds a cave snake.
I have found so many things.
All
I
right.
found nothing.
Gentlemen, you have found your crystals. You do not have to continue, but you may aid your companions.
I shall.
I think so too.
Thanks, guys.
I already found 2 little friends, so, you know, let's complete the
Oh,
menagerie.
it's cute. On your, I
All
like
right.
that. I like that.
Where did you guys find your crystals?
Did you encounter that
highest.
just now?
Yes.
At highest.
And she found the lowest.
Frello.
So it's got to be in the middle, right?
Straight in the middle.
Did
All
you
right,
get
I'll go for-
4 damage for her for making a
that one?
dangerous
No,
friend?
you go for that one.
Did not.
All right, all champions who desire to keep striking, please.
Congratulations on your dangerous friend.
Sneak in here,
you.
mates.
I'm gonna go.
Striking on 3.
Hold on. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
That's
What?
what's up.
Oh! Deg has found another blue
I
crystal.
found you one!
I found you one.
Yay!
I don't
the
think there's
heck is
anything in here.
this?
You have found
What in the heck?
I need
harmless slime.
They're
Yeah.
cute. Oh, no. It might be
I
a
found
snack
2.
later.
I honestly can't tell how she feels about it. Okay, now I can tell how she feels
All
about
right,
it.
if I'm not mistaken, that's 5 crystals found.
is gross.
All right, champions, you have completed your task, and you will return to your gnome friends. Please take your seats. All right, barkeep, how are them keys?
Okay.
Give me just a
No,
sec.
maybe don't wink at Sir Knock.
Oh.
That would be weird. He's like my dad.
Oh.
Maybe don't.
Oh, yeah. We need to bring him back.
All right, Sir
Now.
Knock, please call our champions home.
Closing the channels.
I did clerical work while the channel was open. How cool is that?
Knows how to multitask.
Champions, thank you so much for your service. Much danger lies ahead of you. Indeed, maybe more cliffs for you to throw yourself off.
You'd like that.
Please,
Why not?
citizens of Throssia, bid our champions adieu as they go take some rest. Citizens in Throssia, you've seen the kind of things that our players are up against. Poorly worded spells. Ladders that they can voluntarily let go of. But you've also seen how the boons, the power of the boons, can make all of their terrible decisions better. So please, join us next time. We need your presence, either here or from afar. We need your presence. We need your faith. As once again, we enter the Hex!